Welcome to Out of the World, and you're still joining our epic trip around the world, and we're in Brazil. Well, that's a tiny bit of Brazil, because we are on Fernando de Noronha, which is an island about 250 miles from the coast off of Natal. Previously you saw us in Cabo Frio, where the beaches aren't too bad either. We went back to Rio for just one night and caught a plane over there to this unique part of the world. This island Fernando de Noronha is so small that we can actually walk to our hotel. It's about 20 minutes and we're backpacking, as you can see. And this island is only about 5 square miles big. Amazing. Fernando de Noronha is logically a little bit more expensive than the mainland of Brazil. That's because of the remote location and the quite simple fact that food and goods are a little bit harder to get over here. It's the same with hotels. They can be very exclusive and expensive, but if you look very well, you may find a hidden treasure like this one. We pay like 50 bucks a night, we have a triple room and a swimming pool. Fernando de Noronha is quite famous for the beautiful nature, and especially the white beaches, the blue water and the gigantic rocks surrounding them. Today we pay a visit to Praia da Conceição, which is a central beach and already quite amazing. Just look at it. Just the walk to Praia da Conceição is already an adventure. But especially with the drone we see some jaw-dropping images. We can see the entire island up here. This unique paradise is inhabited by only 3,000 lucky people. And there's nothing around but the deep blue ocean. A return flight from Recife will cost you about 300 bucks. But be aware that only about 500 people are allowed on the island each day. Wow guys, it's so freaking hot here on Fernando. We were used to the temperature in Rio, which was already pretty hot, but it's 100 and something degrees here. So you have to look for the shade sometimes. I'm sweating like a polar bear in the Sahara. Kom Jens? Yeah. A swimming pool here is no luxury, it's a must. We enjoy this feast, even though it might be 2 to 3 times more expensive than the mainland. But hey, you're only here once. Good morning guys, it's 9 o'clock in the morning and as you can see the sun is already burning hot high in the sky. And we're gonna take a taxi and go to the west side of the island to see some natural beauties, world famous sights. All across Fernando de Noronha you can make some nice hikes. There are walking trails everywhere and especially on the west side. Today we're gonna do the Trilha dos Golfinhos, and the Golfinhos are dolphins, so we might see them. And then we're gonna do the Trilha do Sancho, to Sancho Beach, which is the most beautiful one in the world, as voted by TripAdvisor. We've reached the end of the first trail and this view is amazing. You see the Baia dos Golfinhos and there are especially a lot of birds. I see frigate birds, some boobies, and this is really an animal paradise. We see many more animals and walk over the high cliffs to Praia do Sancho. Wow guys, what a way to enter a beach. This steep ladder over here. Jens and Suze, they stayed upstairs. And that's how I came to be on the most beautiful beach in the world, as voted by TripAdvisor.
Finally!
Those two mountains over there in the water are the Dois Irmãos, the two brothers. On Fernando there are so many beautiful sights to see. I made a small hike this morning just after breakfast to see Leão and Forte Boldró. Just look at this. This is living, and I totally agree. The only side of the island that we haven't seen yet is the south side. And today we're gonna do a really nice trail over there. It's the Atlantic Trail. They call it the Praia Atalaia, which is one of the best beaches, and you can see like natural pools over there. Unfortunately, the sea today is a bit too rough for snorkeling. Too bad, because the water is full of lemon sharks. Luckily, Praia do Atalaia is also stunning above water. That's it for this episode. I hope you liked Fernando de Noronha, and I can say myself that this is truly a paradise. I'm gonna take a swim because it's freaking hot. We visit my childhood friend Julio, who has moved to Fortaleza. And from there we travel on to Jericoacoara, a very special oasis town in the sand dunes. Subscribe and always travel along with us. Ciao!